Sam. Hi, Sam. Hi, Sam. Hey there, Sam. Hi, boy. Hey, Beans. Hey, Shania. Hey, Sarah. Sam. Hey, Brooke. Hey, Jenna. Hey, Anunnaki. Shania. Congratulations on catching alive, yeah. Sam. Hey, Strawberry Punch. Hey, Maybe. Hey, Leo Queen. That notification, so I get notification to my laptop when you're live, because I'm tired of refreshing. Fair enough. Hey, Hannibal. Hey, Fernanda. Hey, Happy Sky. Hey, MG. Hey, Zach. Hey, Casey. There's Casey. Hey, Kiki. Hey, Maybe. And there's Jamie Boy. Hey, Killer Queen. Hey, Morella. Elvira. Hippiesta. Loretta. Ms. T. Jamie Boy. Alright. Guess I'm done talking to the cats for now. Until they follow me downstairs. Hey, Gail. I'm loud? I know, I often am. Stream froze for you? Have I been vacuuming? I did very, very briefly vacuum my room. Hey, Melanie. I gave my room like a really cursory vacuum. What did it have been last night? Just clocked out and you're like, awesome. Good timing then, Elvira. Hey, Laura. Just getting stuff out. Hey, Backrooms. Play Ape Escape? Probably not. Carrots. Doctor's appointment in 10 minutes. Okay. Oh, I hope that goes well, MG. Hey, sitting. And I'll need a little bit of... This time I've got celery to actually put into my mince and tatties. My mince. Celery stalker. You love celery? I think celery's okay. I find celery to be okay. Don't even know what that is. What, celery? You don't know what celery is? What is a tatty? Potatoes. Potatoes. No, you like smoothies and shakes? When will I attempt? Will I attempt that one night? Probably not. Yeah, I'm making mince meat, which is just ground beef, and potatoes. Tatties. Let's see, what else do I need? Hey, Angel. Yeah, sure. And beef broth. Why are we making mincemeat? Because it's something that should be easy, Laura. You eat celery, it's 0 calories because you're chewing. That may be a myth. Hey, Enchanted Roses. Hey, Gail. It's possible that's a myth. Yeah, Elizabeth. Amberlyn saying she wanted to give me a pity super chat. I mean, I don't necessarily need the money, but I'll take pity money. I don't care. Hamburger steaks with mashed potatoes. Another time, maybe. How am I feeling today? Don't want her orange chicken curry. I'll take any money people want to give me. Okay, I'm not comfortable with this knife at all, actually. Yeah, I don't think this knife's actually very good. Well, always need money to pay bills. Oh, I mean, I'm doing pretty much fine with money right now. Is sort of my point. No, that's good. Give me a second. Just gonna rinse a knife off. Invite Lisa Flom over to the villa. Seen blood in, blood out? No. What are we cooking tonight? Ground beef and potatoes. Mince and Tatties. Hey, turkey leg. Hey, Poppy Kitten. Do I eat any other side besides potatoes? Not often. Hey, J-Dot. Not many. I like potatoes, so what? White rice and steak will be your kind of thing? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I like that too. C-Mills, love watching your videos. Yes, your coming presents. Thank you. Get exactly how I do. I'm a picky eater too. Yeah, which is going to be the big problem I have with doing cooking videos. I'm so goddamn picky. So they're doing a cook-along Kay's cooking channel. I don't know. The big problem is that I am super picky. You love mashed potatoes? I'm generally not a fan of mashed potatoes myself. Weird, I know, but it's just... You've been doing a great job so far. Hey, Kenyon. Yeah, it's one of those things where, like, I like... no, I haven't watched Catboy's video. There are few enough dishes that I like that me doing cooking videos is just going to end up getting really, really, really repetitive. Am I looking for a date? Not particularly. Anunnaki. Skin does not want to come off this particular onion. I haven't even started cutting this onion and it's already getting to me. Jeez. There we go, that's perfect. Oof. Check the stores for petite sirloin. I might. I'll probably, like, for sirloin, I'll probably wait until I get paid. Am I okay? Does it look like I'm crying? Onion! I haven't even started cutting the onion and it's already started hitting me somehow. Now, Zombie! Hi, I hope you're well. Thank you, Zombie. I'm doing okay. For Mince and Tatties, I want the onions to be chunks, right? Not... Is there coming up? My eyes. Ooh. Hold on a second. Wow, this onion's strong. That is a strong-ass onion. What am I going to do different? I've got actual, putting it in warm water. Yeah. Run water first. So I've got actual seasonings to put on it this time. That's the main thing that'll be different. Alright, that's the end cut. Give me a second. I gotta blow my nose all of a sudden. Whew. Give me a minute. Alright. Sorry, after cutting that onion, I had to blow my nose. Alright. Thanks, Big. Thanks, Big. Now, for the celery, huh? Hey, Jessica. Trying to think. For the celery, do I want like this size chunk or do I want it a little bit even smaller? Trying to think here. Hey, Brand. Smaller? That's sort of what I was thinking. Obviously, if they're a little bit too thick. Oh no! Lindsay, the particular recipe I looked up used celery. No, I don't think I really need to cut them in half. Like I said, that's the recipe I looked up. That's what it said. Like shit in a shingle. Maybe to get to Scotland. I would like to get to Scotland as well. I'd love to go back to Scotland. Sorry. Just cutting up the carrots, just little baby carrots. That kind of cheese all over. Men love it. What? Who's local? We need someone to go steal all the kitchen stuff back from us. So yeah, there's all my there's my chopped vegetables. Smaller and all. It's fine, Stephanie. All right. Now, smaller. Once again, it's a fairly large thing of beef here. So I will probably end up splitting this in half and save the other half. Actually, just out of curiosity, if you make spaghetti sauce with without tomato paste, what happens? I assume it's just like really runny if you do that, huh? Like if you if you don't have any tomato paste to put into a spaghetti sauce, I imagine it's probably just like really runny, eh? Runny, eh? Bland, probably acidy. Let simmer longer. Not as thick. That was my thought, is that it wouldn't be very thick. I just realized I've been forgetting a tradition. Just use it longer. I'll probably just order some groceries tomorrow. I'll probably just order a few groceries tomorrow and get some more tomato paste that way. Because yeah, I am apparently completely out. Was that any? Yes. All right. So. Oh, hey, Sofa King. Hey, Triggers. Hey, Ariel. Hey, Romham. Romham. All right, so first thing I want to do is to cook the vegetables, right? Limbo isn't here yet. Is that tiny piece of onion the other red? No. Believe it or not, the past few days, I did have like some celery and carrots and dip. Planned besides celery and meat and onions. Potatoes as well. And I'll throw in like some beef bouillon. I'll throw in onion powder, garlic powder. Say Lambo 3 times and she will appear to pluck sofa. Lambo! 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 Hey, Stephanie. Oh, by the way, you know how I made rice the other night? Hey, comfort. Yeah, need to blow my nose again. Give me a minute, I need to blow my nose again. Now my nose is clear. Yeah, apparently that's just what happens when you don't fill it with hot water right off the bat. Sorry, washing my hands again. This is the way we wash our hands, wash our hands, wash our hands. Hello to anybody who came in that I haven't seen because I'm washing my hands. And thank you to any nice comments I've missed while washing my hands. And screw you to any mean comments I missed while I was washing my hands. There we go. Hey, Lambo's here. Suppose I could do as well. Well, starting with all right. Nose goblin soup. Hey, Beverly. I don't know that it needs to be seasoned right yet. What you cooking? Right now, just got some veggies. Weigh in. That's I think it's supposed to be on medium. It's on medium, which is sort of where you're supposed to put it. You're immune to salmonella now. What are you making? Just some Mince and Tatties. Barbecue pizza? Never had that. So yeah, 5 minutes for that that stuff to sort of soften. Fat from the mince will help the veg cook. Yeah, but I mean, first you do want it to soften before you throw the meat in. Do you feel better from cooking and eating better? Nope. Shepherd's pie. You know what the issue with shepherd's pie is? Shepherd's pie, you have to put the potato on top. That's extra work. And I don't get... Like, I like shepherd's pie in concept. Like, I like shepherd's pie, but I'm lazy enough that I don't want to do it. You know? Deconstructed shepherd's pie, that's my thing. Yeah, I just go for a deconstructed shepherd's pie. Beard is so gray, I know. It makes me look distinguished. Lazy is the truth, yeah. Pizza's so gourmet, deconstructed yet. Am I running out of groceries? I'll need to get a few more things soon. There's a few things I'll need to pick. I'll need to get soon, but I'm doing okay. I'm doing mostly okay for groceries. Spent today putting my Christmas decorations up. 5,000 fairy lights in the main room lounge. Dinner and an 8-foot tree, as well as my gaunt collection at almost 100. Jeez, that's way too much. Making beef stew for dinner. Does my beard make me feel feminine? No, but need to season now. I was thinking like once, throw the beef in and then season. Made a chicken stir fry. Ooh, nice. Give me 1 minute. Give me a second here. So I was looking at the recipe. I was looking at the recipe that I was using, and yeah, it actually says not to add the seasoning until I make lazy shepherd's pie, instant mash, shredded cheese, frozen veggies, and micro sautéed mushrooms, mushroom soup, and greens. Yeah, the recipe I looked at says doesn't even add the seasonings until, and it's very few seasonings. Doesn't even add the seasonings until after the meat is browned. That seems a bit long to me. Am I enjoying cooking more? Yeah, no, it's still a pain. You want to season stuff? Yeah, that's my picture. Not sure the vegetables are really soft enough yet, but they're starting to brown, and you're supposed to add the beef before it starts to brown. So beef. And after handling raw beef, this is the way we wash our hands, wash our hands, wash our hands. Alright, and now I better get stirring the beef. Yeah, I'm gonna add the seasonings now. A little bit of onion powder. A little bit of garlic powder. What is it about garlic that I don't like? It's a very strong flavor. Garlic is a very strong flavor. A little bit of salt. Yeah, that's all. A little bit of black pepper. Put the pan on low just because shit. Sorry. Sorry, people. Sorry about that. Sorry. Sorry. Right. A little bit of beef bouillon. Thank God for your background noise. Meatballs or hot dogs? Meatballs, generally. Don't know about you, but I think that's looking pretty good. Live stream tomorrow? Dunno. Alright. Now I've got the heat turned down. So now I can let it just sort of game day tomorrow. The plural of beef is beeves. Am I able to see super chats? Usually. Oh, I missed a super chat. Whoops. Sorry, give me a second. I clearly missed a super chat somewhere. Living a Spoony Life. There we go. Way back. For the grocery fund or a cookbook. Love your cooking videos and love that your spirit seems high these days. Thank you very much. I love it. Living a Spoony Life. Sorry that I missed it at the time. I don't know what I was doing when you sent it, but yeah, I missed it for like 10 minutes. I missed it like 10 minutes ago. Oopsie! Kamyan. Amazing chef, doing great. Thank you very much, Kamyan. Aw, thanks, Jenna. Yeah, fuck it. This is a tiny potato, but it'll do. That tiny little potato will do. Kind of look like Jesus today. Well, I did shower. Boil them? Yeah, that's what I'll be doing it. Doing. Yeah. Kenyan, the strong must protect the... Thank you, Kenyan. Did I change my shirt? Yes, I changed my shirt today. Are Ashley and Sophia secretly married? They stand married. That's my theory. Hey, cat voice. Small each up. Yeah, I'll be mashing them. I will be mashing them a bit. I'm gonna be doing mashies. And now let's see if I remember how to do it. So, element on high. Bring the water to a boil first, so. They don't need. They're not peeled at all, Lindsay. Yeah, so water boiling. Throw the potatoes in. Once they're cooked, then I would drain the water and I'd love a Discord where we can all share pics of our cats. Close the door. I've already got the mince going. I'm on the potatoes now. When do we add the eggs? Never. I don't have any plates left. Now, this one was just used last night for nothing much. Sorry, just give me a second. I'm just cleaning off the plate. Since I don't want to eat out of the pot. I have so many rolls of toilet paper down here. Or paper towel, I mean. I've got like 3 rolls of paper towel going on at any given time at the moment. What did I miss? Oh shit! Bowl of sunshine! Holy shit, bowl of sunshine! Hearts in the chat for bowl of sunshine. You take care of a little lady, tip my hat. Thank you so much. Yeah. Literally 3 rolls of paper towel going at the moment. For some reason. Smash can be lumpy AF. Maybe. I don't actually mind lumpy mashed potatoes. Water's not quite at boiling, but it's close enough. It's all going minced. I guess it doesn't matter. It could be rolled into a hand pie or something. Yeah. I like lumpy mash. Yeah, I don't really like creamy mashed potatoes. Just one lone potato. Yep. Do I have clean forks? I do not have a clean fork. Give me another minute. Gotta clean a fork off now. As well, put the camera over here while I clean a fork off. I really should have done the dishes last night. I really should have done the dishwasher last night. No, I just can't really lie. I just kind of forgot that I didn't have any clean dishes left. Gonna mash potatoes? That is how I'm going to mash them, but it's also how I'm going to eat my food close the door. Don't go to bed with dirty dishes. You know what the issue is? Because I have a dishwasher. If I didn't have a dishwasher, I would just wash everything every night. Janine Morrison to help you a bit with your groceries. Thank you very much, Janine. Hearts in the chat for Janine Morrison. Though for the record, I'm actually okay for groceries. I'm okay for grocery money. Ran out of toilet paper. What do you do? In case, name some items you'd consider. I would just be careful. Does Final Fantasy start this weekend? No, GL. Final Fantasy probably won't be starting until March. People are so nice. It gives me joy. Yeah, I probably won't be starting probably won't be starting on Final Fantasy until March. Amazon wish list? No. Potato masher? I know, it's honestly, a potato masher is one of those things that's like very about to start FF15, cool. Like a potato masher is not something I would get a lot of use out of, honestly. A fork is just as good. Hey, Spooner. For how often I am likely to make mashed potatoes. Take you to get groceries? Nope. Like, a potato masher is very situational. It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, it's nice for when you need it. A whisk? Probably. No idea where. Yeah, I mean, I assume we've got a whisk somewhere. I just don't know where the hell it would be. Well, like I said, honestly, pork. Florence and the Machine in FF15. It rhymes. It's brilliant. Yes, I have worked overnight shifts. Back at the place I used to work at, StarTech, call center back in Cornwall years and years ago. I started off, first year there, I was on night shift, and then they got rid of night shift, and then a couple years later they brought it back, so I went over there again, and a year later they got, and that was another year on night shift, so Mark song is so good. The whole opening is amazing. Have fun. It'll be a lot. Yeah, for me, it'll be a long ass time before I get the Star Tech. TEK. Yeah. STARTEK. Hey, Jessica. It's gonna be so fucking long before I get to Final Fantasy 15. Star Tech sounds cool. It wasn't. It was terrible. It was a shitty ass fucking place. My views on the Cornish independence movement? Sure, why not? StarTech, I believe StarTech as a company still exists, but they closed their center in Cornwall. They were one of those companies that does like outsourcing. I salted the mince. Yeah, not even close. Okay. I was just curious how the potatoes were coming along. Not even close. Emojis. Thanks, Faith. Gonna give a bite of the I like that. I use good seasonings. Did you and your GS ever have fat names for each other? Yeah, me and Chantel did. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Casey. Schnook goes, no. No, I mean, you know what she calls me, and I would usually call her Fess. Missifus. Butterball. No, it's nothing like Pookie or Sweetums or anything like that. It's nothing cutesy like that. I called her Missifus or Fess. Emu-based retrospective? Do you mean like emulator? You said emu-based, and I'm like, the bird? Where did Fist come from? Missifus. Honestly, it was me trying to come up with a, Oh, hey there. Oh, I think one of her claws is stuck. It was me trying to come up with something to play off like one of her nicknames for me. I was playing off one of the nicknames she had for me. Chuchi and Chuchi Bum. Hate Bay. Bay's cool. Bay is a fun one. Needed a lift to the train station? Ah, yes. I accidentally meet my ex-boyfriend. It's the saddest thing. Hi, May. Old swim coach used to call you Broke instead of Brooke. Hey, Val. I don't think I mentioned I finally got caught back up on Gunnar Craig Court. At long last. Love that comic. Gunnar Craig Court is such a good comic. My ex a baby, but I was like, oh, but he was talking to his dog. Watching the old school Rudolph. Hey, Enigma. Also got caught up in another webcomic I'd fallen behind on. I've actually forgotten the name of it already. It's about people who work in like this sort of mega store thing. Hey, Mimi. Hey, Moonlight. How much time left before we take it? It shouldn't be too much longer, Lime. I'm just waiting on the potatoes right now. Hey, astronaut. You like your Star Wars comics? Never read any Star Wars comics myself. My interest in traveling? There's a few places I'd like to go. Sorry, Casey. Potatoes. Potatoes. Everyone loves potatoes. If I could go to any planet, I mean Earth. I think potatoes are boiled. Whatever. Potatoes are only going to be there for a few seconds. time. Alright. Butter. With how small a potato that was, I probably only need a little bit of butter, honestly. And maybe a little bit more butter than that. My wife caught the air fryer on fire this week. Impressive. Alright. There's the mashed potatoes. Parchment paper, the same as wax paper. I don't think they're exactly the same, but they're pretty similar. Honestly, I probably should have added even still more, a little bit more butter. But, fook it. Nah, that looks fine. Here's pepper. Add a little bit of pepper to that. A lot of pepper, actually. Give me a couple minutes and just getting everything out. back in the fridge. And there we go. Gotta say, I do think that looks pretty good. Does look pretty good if I do say so myself. Come on, stay standing. Gravy? Nah. Clean the stove? I know, CSM. Beauty bite! More potato? Maybe. I have not seen it yet, the one. Yeah, that's pretty good. Better. Oh yeah, much better than the first time. Because I've got actual seasonings this time. But it takes 4 hours to cook shepherd's pie. I'm like, dude, it ain't that serious. It's a lot better because this time I had actual seasonings in it. Compared to first time where I had almost nothing. So, yeah, when you've got stuff that you can actually like put in there, it makes a big difference. Also, celery does make a difference as well. Like you actually can legitimately taste the difference that the celery makes. So, three staples: celery, onion, and carrots. With them, you can't go wrong. Kinda, yeah. Celery is a common allergy. That's a shame because it's pretty good. Yes, I turned off the stove. Oh, hey, Sam! Hey, Sam! Zoe, I will probably try to keep cooking, yeah. They put celery in a lot of things. I mean, it's good. Like, celery is just like it's a good, solid vegetable. Seems we can never live life without them. Life would be pretty dull for me. Celery seed is good too. Thanks, Lindsay. Not the carrots fair. They're soft. The carrots are soft, so I getting more confidence. Yeah, very slowly. I'm getting more confident with certain dishes. What I cook? This is what I cook, Faith. You're living on ketchup and mustard packets. Or frozen dinners, yeah. Celery is great in soup, stews, sauces, nut, homemade stuffing, plus other foods. Yep. Celery is also good with just dip. Burrito bowls? No, I don't. What do I want to make next? Not sure. Tomorrow I am just gonna do spaghetti tomorrow. What are we doing after this? Nothing much. How's that tasting? Not bad at all. Yeah, tomorrow I'm just doing I'm just making a quick spaghetti. I lost a bit of beef. I doubt I'll even bother doing it I doubt I'll even bother cooking the spaghetti on stream. Because it's spaghetti. You know? Or just sent me a million coupons based on my previous purchases to use before January. Just wait for those tomatoes for the spaghetti. Yeah, like tomorrow I will probably end up ordering a few things tomorrow. Pasta sauce or tomato paste. I mean, some tomato paste and some junk snacks. Hey, Doug. I don't know. My go-to junk snacks. Chocolate covered raisins, salt and vinegar ruffles, Swedish berries. No, I haven't watched Casey Anthony documentary. I don't plan on watching it. Sweet snacks or savory snacks? I mean, probably sweet more. Love salt and vinegar chips. Some are good, some are not. It depends on the brand. I really like the salt and vinegar Ruffles. Like Ruffles are my favorite chip brand. Chicken teriyaki. I think kind of. The same Swedish fish. I'm not sure. Ruffles have ridges. Yep. Red for her pleasure. I like Ruffles regular potato chips better than Lay's. Yeah. Lay's I find not great. Like Lay's does nothing for me. And I don't know. I don't know if some of their flavors are better than others, but like I've had salt and vinegar Lay's. They were distinctly mediocre. I could, in fact, eat just one. Pickle Lays are my favorite. Lays, more like no ways. More like lay those back down and get me some good fucking chips. Can eat a whole bag of all dressed. Hey, Jada. Oh, I'm just eating my dinner now, J Dot. That's some Gatorade cucumber lime. I don't care. You'd be better off asking somebody who drinks Gatorade. Kettle chips on vinegar is really good. As an American, I'm very sad that we don't have all dressed chips. Oh yeah, that's weird. That's right, you don't. That's weird. It's always weird to me the stuff that the U.S. doesn't have. Like ketchup chips aren't a thing in the U.S. Huh? But any Christmas decorations? No key lime. Have not, will not. Hey, Sam. Did you come to say hello, Sam? Sushi? No. I tried it once. Hated it. Cats would like the tinsel and bubbles, probably. Make mayo chips? I feel like that is a thing. I feel like I have seen mayo chips before. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I do not have a tattoo. So I got therapy tomorrow. Talk about my feelings. Gonna talk about you? I don't know, maybe. Is it helping? It's hard to tell for me, Stephanie. I don't know if it is. Alright, I need to blow my nose again. Give me another minute. Jeez, what is with me tonight? Give me another minute. Oh, hi, Sam. Now that I'm back. Yes, my bed is messy. I never make my bed. I never bother making my bed. Sure. Hey, Fuzzball. Sure. Chantel's back in live stream. Let her know I've got Sam going. Tell her I've got Sam on camera. Tell her Sam's on camera right now. Tell her to come look at Sam. We got a good Sam here. We got Sam. Sam. Ollie. Hi, James. Please read my first comment. Okay, give me a second, Ollie. Have I ever tried fried hamburger with onions and Heinz tomato soup on potatoes? I don't think I have. Don't think I have had. I've had it. Samra. Yep. This is a Samra now. It's not a camera. It's a Samra. Grown man needs a bigger sleepy spot. You're lucky I don't sleep in a race bed. You're lucky. You're lucky I don't sleep in a race car bed. Suffocating? Yes. Yes, let's blame the cat for the burp. Hugs. Big hugs for sure. Can't really get the hug on camera. Hi, Sam. Hi, Sam. Oh, he loves my attention. He likes me. Oh, look, he likes me. He does. He likes me. He does. He does like me. Good boy. Do I use Sam's fur as beard extensions? Chantel's back in live stream now. Doesn't matter. Sam's here. Sam takes priority. What happened to my arm? That was a burn from a couple weeks ago. It's mostly healed by now. It's mostly healed, so whatever. Can't see much happier. No. I think they still miss her. Jenna! I wish I had a good comment. No, I don't. Just support. Thank you very much, Jenna. Thank you so much. Burn looks bad. It's not. It's almost entirely healed. Like, the burn is almost entirely healed at this point. It's just a matter of the color going back to the normal color. Like, it's just a matter of the skin changing back to its normal color at this point, really. Like, it's not even scab. It's not even a scab anymore. There's nothing even to pick at it anymore. Don't pick. I can't pick. There's nothing to pick anymore. Don't forget to run less pressure. Yes, Losianto. I definitely need to do that tonight. Chili dogs? No. What happened? My arm? Touch it with a hot baking sheet. My bro picked the scabs. I tell him to scratch the kitties. Does gender fluidity appeal to me? Not really. I do kind of just want to be a woman. Yeah. Thanks, Kenyon. Keep forgetting. One of these days, I do need to show off all my comics. Hormone therapy, not yet. I want to start on hormones, but I need to find a doctor first. Yeah, I've got 6 boxes of comics over here. And then I've got 4 more boxes of comics over here. So I do need to, one of these days, I need to show my comics. They were upstairs loud, so I decided to ring his bell and sneak back in the house. It's like Alex says. Does specific things I want to talk about in therapy. Just go with the flow. I don't really have anything in particular. Would love a comic video. It's been good. Oh, please. Chantel showered the cat with attention. I always want to be a woman. No, it was only a few years ago that I started thinking about it. Show the comics. Maybe tomorrow. Or 2 or 3 special Batman comics still sealed. Batman doesn't matter to me. Wait, only a few years ago? I don't know. Because we all go at our own paces. Yeah, maybe tomorrow I'll do a comic stream. Show the comics I've got. Can you see outside? Not really. It's dark and there's a reflection in the window, so. Rarest comic I have? I don't think I have any really rare comics. I do have Marvel graphic novel number 4, The New Mutants, the debut of the New Mutants. And I've got New Mutants Annual #1, Steal This Planet. Those are probably the two most valuable comics I've got. And even those are like $20, 20, $30. Most scary comics. I don't really do scary comics. I don't really do horror comics, Neon. What are some of the reasons as to why I want to be a woman? There's not much that I can articulate. A lot of reasons that I can't really articulate. Sure, scab collection. Sure, it's mostly these ones. Like I said, this is mostly just waiting for dead skin to fall off. Don't pick. Like I said, man, that's like there's nothing to pick. There's not really anything left to pick on that scar. I pick scabs. Yeah, I always pick my scabs. I can't help myself from to not pick scabs. Like I can't help myself from picking scabs. I just go, yeah, yeah. I mean, it is, yeah, another week or so. Oh, hey, why'd my computer? When the hell did my computer get switched to airplane mode? Oh, when I was putting my phone on it. Can't help it's just anxious energy and probably ADD. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Retro series? Yeah. Climbing to the top on YouTube? Oh, hell no. I'm still way down the list on YouTube. Think you just stepped in your kid's poop? Good times that. Retro React? I don't know. Any games on Steam? Um, yeah, I mean, I'm Validate on weekends. And got RetroArch? No. Never been more glad to be child free. Yep. Well, yeah, I mean, I've got 10,000 subscribers, but I mean, there are people, people with way more subscribers than that. And I'm still, a couple thousand views. Will I be live on New Year's Eve? I would imagine so, Jenna. I imagine that I will likely be going live on New Year's Eve. Probably go live Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve. Hey, come fondue. Um, give you all a kiss at midnight. Yeah, so for like I will need to visit my mom around Christmas. Maybe around I'm thinking like a couple days after Christmas, maybe like the 27th or 28th or something like that. That'll go down. I may not be live the day that I go down to visit my mom. Bake Christmas cookies on Christmas Eve. Yeah. Will I make a Christmas dinner? Nah. Would my mom ever go live with me? I don't think so. I don't think I need my mom being exposed to my haters. Make a wish list from Amazon? No, I don't like Amazon. Why don't I see my mom on Christmas? Because I doubt the bus runs on Christmas Day. Like have I ever had a New Year's kiss? Yeah. Back when I was wish and tell. Order St. Hubert's. Probably going to order Chinese. Attracted to women, Sleepy Bird. I am attracted to women. Yeah, it's like, do I really have haters? I've got Chantel's haters. That's sort of what goes down. I've got Chantel's haters. A lot of them hate me too. Make a wish list of my favorite places. I did. I made a Barnes and Noble wish list. Never seen a pony from My Little Pony. So one in your reach you could show me. Here's Fluttershy. And here's Rarity. The communist thing is a non-starter. Amazing Peking Duck. And here's my ball. Okay. Is ALR got named after my little pony? I have no idea. How's the Mince and Tatties? Pretty good, Turkey Leg. Pretty good. Rarity looks up no good. Nah, she's very generous. Rarity is a drama queen, but she's also like very generous. Am I selling them? No. Apparently Chris Anka drew another thought dark side. Did I hear Amberlynn watches me and wants to send me a super chat to show her support? Well, that's cool. I appreciate any support people want to give me. Make Christmas cookies and take some to my mom. Something to think about, I guess. Yeah, comic artist Chris Anka. Really good comic artist. Couple weeks ago, he drew an image of Darkseid from DC Comics, but drew him as a thought. Yeah, THOT. And looks like he's drawn another one. Look forward to seeing the full image. Any Moose? No, I've never seen Moose in Ottawa. No. Hey, Alyssa. Yeah, I was supposed to cooking. Sorry, Leah. Hey, pet lover. Hey, country chickens. Making the kitty videos, cookies would be a nice video. Probably would, actually. Like I said, something for me to consider. Hey, sons. I've had 17 membership cancellations so far. Cookies would be super easy. Yeah, like I said, something for me to consider. I've made cookies just to eat the dough sometimes. I use a sock or towel if I ran out. I don't know. I don't know what I'd do if I had ran out of toilet paper. Can I make a dessert soon? I don't know. One thing to bear in mind is I'm not actually all that keen on cookies for the most part. I do kind of like sugar cookies. My mom always made some pretty good sugar cookies. Best Final Fantasy game. I mean, the only two I've completed are 3 and 4. I am enjoying 6 right now. I'm like halfway through 6, I guess. Um, I would think maybe halfway through 6, and I'm enjoying that one. And when I watched I watched Let's Plays of some of the others. 7 Remake, watching the Let's Play of 7 Remake, that one was really good. And I do like 9, like the art style of it and everything. So I don't know. Never finished 7. Yeah, I never even I never played any of 7. 9 is supposed to be the best of the 90s. I don't know. Andor, no, I haven't watched Andor. 8 is underrated. I don't know about that. 8 had some shit that like just sort of made me roll my eyes, honestly. 7 Remake was amazing, yeah. Love how they reimagined it rather than just redoing the graphics, yeah. Yeah, they definitely did a really good job making it different. Like I said, I haven't played 7. Like I never played 7. I haven't watched a Let's Play of 7. Just 7 Remake. But they did seem to make some really good changes to it. High School Fantasy. I was in high school when I played part of Final Fantasy VIII, and it just like, Whereas closest supermarket, it's about a 15-minute walk. It's a game about Disney, but it's not Disney. Kingdom Hearts, Jenna. You're thinking of Kingdom Hearts. FF9 is so charming. Yeah, that one does seem just really charming. Yeah, for like Final Fantasy VIII, I don't know. Even more than most games, elements of Final Fantasy VIII, there are some elements of the story that felt contrived in like a kind of shitty way, like in a kind of lazy way. When does New Kingdom Hearts come out? Soon, I think. So yeah, I don't know. There were elements of Final Fantasy VIII story that just felt contrived poorly. Plus, what's his name was so goddamn wangsty. Like such a wangsty ass character. Come on. Squall, yeah, Squall. The wangstiest of Final Fantasy characters. Like honestly, like he has got to be like the angstiest boy in Final Fantasy history. What is Final Fantasy? It is an RPG series. And it's like he's so goddamn angsty and he's like he doesn't have that much reason to be compared to the people around him even. You know, he's in the same boat as everyone else around him and he's just yeah. Never played 8, but I'm meaning to. I played part of Final Fantasy 8. I didn't complete it, but I did watch the Let's Play. Nancy Drew. Give me a second. I will search for the Nancy Drew game. I will look it up. Which Nancy Drew game? Kira, which Nancy Drew game? There are multiple. There's Sea of Darkness. There's The Silent Spy. There's Labyrinth of Lies. The Shattered Medallion. Midnight in Salem. The Deadly Device. Alibi in Ashes. The Final Scene. The Captive Curse. The Haunted Carousel. Danger by Design. Danger on Deception Island. Ghost of Thornton Hall. Warnings at Waverly Academy. Curse of Blackmore Manor. So Blackmore Manor is the one that you think I should play. Point and click adventures. Ugh. So you want to know a big reason I'm not all that interested in playing a Nancy Drew game? I didn't grow up on the books. The only Nancy Drew experience I have is the comic series from a couple years back. And the game's just not going to be like the comic. Hardy Boys are better. Still means a lot that you were looking. Chrissy? I don't know. I haven't watched any of her stuff. Carolyn Keene, the author, was super. Was she? Yeah, I'm not interested in playing a Nancy Drew game. I don't think. Oh. All right. Bye, Lenny. Yeah, I mean, Chantal hasn't said Carolyn Keene is a pen name. It's really a man. Okay, yeah. So created by a male publisher and then ghostwritten by a number of authors. Dwarves can carry double-handed weapons in D&D. As far as I know, I've never played D&D, Canyon, so I don't know. Game Heroes. I'm not really much for puzzles, honestly. I'm not much of a puzzle person. Anyways, give me a second. Here. So, yeah. This is the Nancy Drew that I know. My biggest pet peeve? I don't know. 20. Emma Roberts is Nancy Drew. Yeah, it is. I absolutely fucking love Jen St. Ange's art. Like, this is just such good art. And hey, there's the Nancy, or there's the Hardy Boys. The Hardy Boys are in this. Hey, Jordan. Love comics, graphic novels. Yeah, it's really good. Kelly Thompson and Jen St. Onge and Triona Farrell and Ariana Marr. Yeah, writer is Kelly Thompson, artist is Jen St. Onge, colorist is Triona Farrell. I love Jen St. Onge's art. She is so good. So, yeah, it's honestly that Nancy Drew comic. I picked it up for Jen St. Onge. Like that whole series, like that. That's the only reason I picked up the Nancy Drew comic. Can I draw? No, no, I cannot draw at all. That's the only reason I actually picked up that Nancy Drew series. I mean, I suppose not the only reason, because Kelly Thompson. I like Kelly Thompson as well. But yeah, I mostly picked it up because, like, oh, Jen St. Onge? Fuck yeah. I'm in. But also, I do really like Kelly Thompson as a writer. And I knew that they had worked well together during Gem and the Holograms. Jen St. Onge, I think she did the Misfits one. Peach's Comic Demon Days. Peach Momoko. Fucking love Peach Momoko. The Amory Wars. Cool. Oh, of course I know Peach Momoko. Honestly, I still every month I do check Marvel's solicits just to see her variant covers. Early Peach art. I would love to have some of her art. I would love to own some of her art, like original art by her, because she is so fucking good. Like she is just mind blowing. Before I stopped buying comics, I did get her Demon Days, like that first Demon Days mini that she did. I did luckily get that shortly before I stopped being able to get comics. Find you on Discord. I don't know, I don't really have any interest in Discord, honestly. Don't worry about it. Yes, I did eat dinner, Kira. So yeah, she's incredible. Like I said, like I always look at the Marvel solicits just to see what variant covers that she's done that month, just because they're always gorgeous. Um, what I have for dinner? Mince and Tatties. I do hope that she starts doing some creator-owned stuff soon. If you were in a zombie apocalypse, what are 3 things you'd bring with you to keep entertained? If I were in a zombie apocalypse, I'd be dead pretty fast. I would not last long. Yeah, I hope Peach Momoko does some creator-owned stuff soon. Or at least gets away from the big two. Even if she just does some shit for fucking Dynamite, Mostly one-off watercolors that need a new home. Yeah, like even if she just does something at friggin' Dynamite, I'd love to see her get away from the big two, from Marvel and DC, so that I could start buying her work again. I'm gonna be watching Chainsaw Man. I am not. I am not, but I do know that Jen Bartel is watching it and loving it because she posted she did some fan art of it. All my comics friends are DC Marvel. I'm pretty sure she'll post it online herself soon enough. So yeah, some Jen Bartel fan art from this bummy at Disney bought DC Marvel. They brought out Marvel and Star Wars, yeah, and a little bit. I have no idea who this character is, but yeah, Jen Bartel is amazing. Again, one of the best. What would be a fave to grab of Peach? Um, I don't really know. Has she done a Ms. Marvel? She's drawn Ms. Marvel, right? Oh yeah, she did variant covers for a set of Ooh, that Champions variant is really nice. Teletubbies, no. 8x8 piece by Peach of a dead schoolgirl in her dining room. Nice. This Marvel and Spider Gwen, nice. Yeah, I don't really know what I'd want from Peach Momoko in terms of original art. Greatest mind that she's so well known. I mean, she works at Marvel. Like she does shit at Marvel, Kenya. Like it's of course like, and I mean, like her variant covers get a lot of attention because they are stunningly beautiful. So like naturally, people know her because she's that damn good. Hey, Emily. Yeah, I do hope that she does. I hope that she does get a chance to do some create her own stuff, because I'm not buying anything that comes from DC or that comes from Disney. I mean, because I'm not buying anything that comes from Disney, it means that I can't buy any of her Demon Days comics. So I'd like her to make some comics that I can actually buy. Also, creator just post industry. So I've met a bunch of peeps. Cool. What do I think of Tim Burton? I have not watched Wednesday yet myself. Uh, Honestly, I would describe Tim Burton as a bit uneven. You know, like he did some pretty amazing movies. Um, Jenny Ortega. She seems cool. Jenny Ortega seems like a cool girl. But yeah, like Tim Burton, like he did like um Edward Scissorhands and Batman, and he did like a couple other Beetlejuice. So he did like some really awesome shows back in the 80s and early 90s. But then he sort of, I don't know, Planet of the Apes and Willy Wonka. And didn't he do that Alice in Wonderland movie? And like Big Fish was still a good movie, but I mean it was Sweeney Todd. I did enjoy Sweeney Todd, but even so, I feel like he did end up. He said Blackfield Infant aesthetic. Yeah, Kira, that was fucking stupid thing for him to say. Like that's a fucking stupid and offensive thing to say. Like people don't fit my aesthetic. Fuck off, Tim. I will say this. When you're doing a movie about suburbia, all the black characters are villains. I mean, yeah, like in the first Batman movie, he had Harvey Dent, and he was black. He didn't become Two Face, but Harvey Dent does. That's so yeah. But like when you're making a movie about suburbia, it does kind of make sense um not to have black people because like you're making because suburbia is very much a white thing. There are black people who live in suburbia, absolutely. There are suburban black people. But the suburbs were created by white people running from black people. That's where the suburbs come from. The suburbs were created by white people as a way of putting distance between them and the black people who were moving into the cities. There's no like, and like that's just fact. Like that's like there's no one even argues with that. That's just the way it is. That's just the reason suburbs came about. So yes, there are tons of black people who live in suburbs. Tons of black people who live in suburbs. But suburbia is a white creation. It is a white thing. So if you're going to make a movie about suburbia, it does kind of make sense to just fill it with a bunch of boring looking white people, you know? Unless you're, making a comment on racial politics, in which case, it's a different movie. But so for that, I can understand. But like, I don't know. So for Edward Scissorhands and for Beetlejuice, the whiteness of the cast did actually fit the story. Um, Edward Scissorhands and Beetlejuice sort of required white leads, white casts. My Thug? No, not at all. Uh, Blind casting like Hamilton? I mean, it varies. But yeah, you move on. Like Batman does not need to have an all white cast. Uh, or what are some other movies he did? Big Fish probably didn't really need to be all white. Yeah. Big Fish was not about suburbia the way that Edward Scissorhands was. Batman was. Yeah. Uh, so I mean that one, black people don't fit your aesthetic. No, you're just being a fucking racist, Tim. There's absolutely nothing about Big Fish where black people wouldn't have fit in. Sweeney Todd, black people absolutely would have fit into Sweeney Todd because black people did live in London back in the 19th century. Um, so yeah, Tim Burton. Tim Burton is racist, I think. Like, I think that it's probably safe to assume that Tim Burton is kind of racist. My West Side Thug, no. Do I think Pete Davidson is a handsome man? I don't know. Not particularly. And also, while we're on the subject of Tim Burton, Tim Burton did not direct Nightmare on or Nightmare Before Christmas. Tim Burton produced that movie, but Henry Selick was the director of that movie. It is a Henry Selick film, no matter fucking what the goddamn poster says. Whiteness kind of makes sense with how terrified all these town folk are in his movies with anything that's different from them. Sure, MG. And like I said, for some of the movies, yes. For others, that's not as much a thing. For some movies, the whiteness doesn't really matter as much. Love Danny Elfman. Yeah, Danny Elfman's really good. I always like Danny Elfman. I always enjoy Danny Elfman's music. New one with James McAvoy? I don't know. Gotta know what, Xander? My West. No, I'm not a West Side thug. I've never lived on the west side of anything. I do live in East Ottawa, but I live in East Ottawa. But when I lived in Cornwall, I was sort of like wasn't really east or west. I was more central. I live in the west side, but that's because it's cold here and I reject heat. PEI. I've never been to PEI, no, Katie Ann. Wouldn't mind visiting PEI, but bagged milk. We do have bagged milk. Yeah. Yeah, we have bagged milk in Canada. I have wanted the graphic novel. There's no way I could read that because fuck Mark Millar's edge lord bullshit. We have bagged milk in Chicago. Super mean spirited. Yeah. Like that's mean spirited seems to be just in general Millar's writing style. Like he just seems generally mean spirited. You worked with Miller? And I'm sure he's a lovely guy. Like, I'm sure Miller's a lovely guy. Like, I've heard that he's like a really nice guy. But his comics always really do seem downright mean spirited. And just like so much edge lordy bullshit. Like throwing in rapes for the sake of rape. And it's like, fuck, dude, back the fuck off. Not as bad as Garth fucking Enos, but yeah, Miller, I just have no interest in like I've read some of I've read a couple of Miller things. Never read Wanted, but I've read about Wanted. Like I read a description of Wanted. Didn't make me interested in watching it or in reading. Didn't make give me any interest in reading it. One of the new Halloween movies, like quite a few years back, at a rape in the psych ward. Yeah. Most of the time, rape is lazy storytelling, I feel. Said across several times, and it's too much. Stay man. Yeah, I mean, I think my main 9 foot ninja cat grocery money, James. Thank you, 9 foot ninja cat. Give me either 9 feet ninjas or cats in the chat for 9 foot ninja cat. 9 foot ninjas or cats for 9 foot ninja cat. Yeah, I've read very little. I've read very little Mark Millar, but I've read about quite a few of his comics, and it does just strike me as shit that's thrown in for the sake of, ooh, look how dark and edgy this is. Like I said, not as bad as Garth fucking Enos. Garth Enos is just shit. Hate Garth Enos. Hate him. Hate him. Despise Garth Enos as a writer. Genuinely one of my least favorite writers in the history of comic books. My opinion on Dostoevsky. He did he was he the one who wrote War and Peace? Was Dostoevsky the one who wrote War and Peace? Because I actually did read that one and kind of liked it. Can't do Enos the same way I can't get into Sin City. Or was Dostoevsky Crime and Punishment? Because I didn't read that one. Yeah. Like I've read a lot of Enos. Oh, that's right, Tolstoy. Yes. Yeah, and like Frank Miller. I've read some. I mean, I've read Frank Miller's Daredevil. That's about all. I think that's all I've read from Frank Miller is his Daredevil run, which was obviously iconic. Yeah, it was an incredible run. I don't think I've read any of Frank Miller's other comics. And I don't really have much interest in reading any of his other comics. I remember the webcomic Short Packed. Short Pack did a comic, did a comic about Frank Miller. Um, he was held in a room and told to write a story that doesn't feature is like told to write a story that doesn't feature hordes or something like that. And like right off the bat, and like WH whores. Let's see if I can find it. Right, yeah. So it's fortunate that you made it here in one piece, Frank Miller. But here's the deal. Write a story with a female character who is not a prostitute, and you leave here alive. W-H-O. Horse, 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 horse. So yeah, Frank Miller, not someone I have a terrible amount of interest in. Need to do voice acting. Yeah, I keep forgetting to look into it. I read graphic novels, but they mainly like Japanese and Korean. See, I like positive comics. How do I feel about Chantal getting a new home myself? Whatever. I should read Anathema by Neil Stevenson or Anthony Andrew Tate. I don't. I've heard of him. I know nothing about him. But yeah, like I like comics that are positive and comic creators who are positive. So the likes of Frank Miller, Mark Millar, Garth fucking Enos, I really don't enjoy them because there's such a cynicism to them that doesn't work for me. Yeah. Give me Ryan North and Erica Henderson on Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. Give me that any goddamn day of the week. Twice on weekends. Double on weekends, you know? That is a genuinely enjoyable read. You know, Brian K. Vaughan. Brian K. Vaughan is usually worth reading. Did I burn my ear? Yeah, like weeks ago, Nancy. A few weeks ago. It's almost healed. Kelly Thompson. I love Kelly Thompson. She does positive shit. Or the Smut Peddler anthologies. Love me some Smut Peddler or Smut Peddler. Gotta mention that's it. Because I tapped my arm with a baking sheet. Like I put the baking sheet, like I let the baking sheet get too low and it touched my arm. So baking sheet. On a side note, Smut Peddler and My Monster Girlfriend, uh, both available through yeah. So Backer Kit. If you go to Backer Kit, you can find the Smut Peddler 10th anniversary and My Monster Girlfriend from Iron Circus, currently fundraising. They've made enough, they've raised enough that they've actually gone and given the people who worked on the original Smut Peddler anthology a decade ago are actually going to be getting paid. Only comic I've ever read is Tank Girl. I tried reading a Tank Girl comic once. The comic is not for me. Liked the movie. The comic, I just, no, not for me. Yeah, Iron Circus is great. Fantastic publisher. Everything they put out is good reading. So highly recommend checking out the Smut Peddler and Smut Peddler presents My Monster Girlfriend, which has a story by Meredith McLaren, one of my favorite creators ever, one of my favorite cartoonists ever. Had the sudden vaguest memory of being in a bookstore picking up a graphic novel, but I have no idea what it was. I mean, there's a lot out there, Jenna. So yeah, there's still like a day left. I think there's yeah, there's still a little over a day left to back um, to back that on BackerKit, not on Kickstarter, but on BackerKit. Johnny the Homicidal Maniac. That one I never read. And I mean, Iron Circus does pretty regularly put their back shit on sale as well. And they don't just do smut. You know, Smut Peddler was sort of how they got their start. Like one of the early Smut Peddler was one of the early successes for them. Uh, I think Poorcraft was their first, the first book they put out. And Smut Peddler came pretty early on, but they put out a ton of other stuff. They actually Iron Circus was the did a collected edition of the webcomic Girls with Slingshots, which was a like really good webcomic and very popular. Um, Iron Circus put out a collected edition for it, which was, you know, pretty good get for them, honestly. I don't think they have any of it available. Hey, Jenna. I don't think they have any more copies of that one available. It was a very limited run and it was like a really expensive one to do because it is a big ass volume. So I don't think they have any more copies of the Girls with Slingshot collection still there. But you can always, the comic is still available online. So am I getting anything for Christmas? No idea. I didn't even I didn't even give my mom a list or anything like that. She asked me, and I was like, I don't know, books. I don't know. There's nothing I even particularly want. Like, there's nothing I can think of that I want aside from books. Always books. Hey, Maria. Just want the Christmas spirit. So she'll be heading up the liquor store for you then? Christmas spirit is what I usually get my brother. Bottle of whiskey. I always get my brother a bottle of whiskey. Christmas spirit. It's what, 20% spirits? Older than me? Yes, he's older than I am, yeah. Yeah, I think I usually go with Glenfiddich. I think it's usually Glenfiddich I go with. because that one's a pretty reasonably high quality scotch as far as what's available in Canada, or as far as what's easily available in Canada, as far as what you can get at, as far as what you can just get at the LCBO. um, Glenfiddich is generally pretty high quality. Good old LCBO. Baker's 46 is nice. Stepdad likes Baker's Merc. Some local ones in South Carolina. It's expensive. Yeah, for like for higher quality shit, I would probably need to like go like specialty stores or have it shipped in. Um, I just go to LCBO. Like I just go to the liquor store, the LCBO. So like you know, the finest scotch that they have is basically the Glenfiddich. Hey, Purple. I have done no Christmas shopping. Hey, Kara. I suspect we just call it the liquor store here, when in Virginia is called the ABC store. Everyone always ends up hating me, and I don't know why. What should I do? Kill them. Kill them all. Thanks, Purple. Yeah, for the Christmas shopping, it'll probably be like sure, it'll probably be right after Christmas that I go visit my mom. So I'll probably do my Christmas shopping a couple days before Christmas. Like what I'm thinking is I'll wait until I get my pay. Um, Not necessarily because I'm strapped for cash, but because I'm always paranoid about being strapped for cash. Um, so I'll wait until I get my pay for this month, and then I'll hit up the hit up a couple places to get stuff for my mom and my brother. I think I suck, but if I come off like I'm great, people seem to agree. Pretty much. Fake it till you make it. I'm really looking forward to seeing how much money I get this month. Common complaint is that I'm quiet and I don't smile much, but I'm a nice person. Yeah, I mean, I understand that. Um, in groups, I tend to be quiet and don't smile much. Get to see how much money on the 8th of the month. Not sure about that. Not sure when it actually tells me. Like it's right now, it's giving me an estimate. Speaking of cash, I found out the situation I told you about turned out to be a misunderstanding. Things are good. Did delete my Twitter though because it's just fair enough on that. Very glad that things are looking up for you. Very glad things are looking up for you, MG. That's great to hear. Yeah, my estimate for this month is actually like $2,000. So that's gonna be so nice. Also lost all of my Twitter data. Thought I deactivated the account, but apparently it's deleted. Oh darn, MG. When you were young, what did you want to grow up to be? At one point I wanted to be a psychologist. Favorite lice streamer. Lice streamer amuses me. Be sure to put aside for taxes. Yeah, I know. Went to school for social work. Changed my major senior year. Yeah, when I was young, I wanted to be a psychologist, and then by high school, I was like, you know what? Librarian. I want to be a librarian. So then I went to college for a library technician degree or diploma. Feels very therapeutic when you're not raging. Thanks. Want to be a writer, even wrote 3 books never published. I mean, that's how you become a writer, is just keep writing. Eventually you learn how to write something that's worth publishing. Um, when I was a teenager, I kind of thought like, hey, I could write a fantasy series. No, I couldn't. Hey, Nashi Queen. And then like by you know, can easily self-publish. Yeah, fantasy is hard to write. Like horror is kind of hard to write. Um, I mean, for as far as like genres being hard to write, I think it depends on the person. Like fantasy is probably super easy for some people to write. Friend who didn't end up writing their fantasy series, but they made a map of the world and used it in D&D campaigns, and it was amazing. Cool, cool, cool. And then, like in my late 20s, Zodiac Academy. I have not read Zodiac Academy. Yeah, in my late 20s, I started writing that. I started writing a shitty superhero story. Not something that I ever intended to actually like publish. I posted like it was posted online, but that's sort of different from actually publishing. Like it wasn't something that I ever intended to monetize because I knew it was not going to be good enough. That I write like similar to a comic book. Um, I mean, a lot of it was kind of an X-Men knockoff. I wasn't writing it like a comic book script, but it was a superhero story, prose. Like I said, it was never going to be good. It wasn't bad, but it was never going to be good because I was never going to put in the effort to edit it. Like that was the big problem with it. Like it was just, you know, write a chapter, post it. Write a chapter, post it. So like it was like that's all it was. That's all it was. Um, no editing meant that it was not going to actually be good. Decent writing style. You know, I feel like I've got a pretty decent writing style. But I lack patience and ambition. So mine Goodreads. I have an account, but I don't go on Goodreads anymore. Like I don't use Goodreads anymore. I've got an account on there still, but I don't use it. Would I support a universal? Yes. I would absolutely support universal basic income. 100%. I feel like universal basic income would actually be a great way of solving a lot of other problems, honestly. Um, would improve healthcare. Um, one thing I feel like one thing that universal basic income does is it gives people an opportunity to leave jobs that they don't like. You know? Like that's that PO box. I don't have a PO box yet, count me on. Hey, undesirables. Undesirable. Universal income. Universal basic income. Basically, it's everybody gets a certain amount of money each month. Like everybody in the country. Everybody in the country just gets a certain base income every month. No strings attached. This isn't welfare, it's not unemployment benefits, it's not something that they have to apply for, it's not something that is means tested, there's no drug testing, nothing is livable. Depends on who's proposing it. The proposition is generally for a livable universal basic income. Are we reliant on the government? I mean, I would argue no. I would argue that it actually improves self reliance or increases, or like, then you work to make more. Exactly. You work to make more. Or, or you just fucking use that basic income to support you while you do something you're passionate about. You can work to absolutely, yeah. I mean, most people would continue to have regular jobs. Yeah, most people would continue to work just their regular jobs. Um, some people would quit their jobs to focus on something they're passionate about. To focus on, say, art. Um, or having that basic income means that they might feel more comfortable taking risks, starting their own business. Um, Rather than just feeling like they're stuck working at a job they hate because because they make just enough to pay the bills and get some level of medical benefits. How would that work for the whole economy? I mean, like I said, I mean it's just some people continue to work the jobs they hate uh, for this the sake of security. Some people leave the jobs they hate in order to do something riskier. She could go back to pastry arts, but I make literally double what I made doing that. Yeah. Yeah, and like a universal basic income, you're like because you have that amount that you can rely on, it means that you can be like, you know what? Fuck this job. I'm going back to selling pastries. May not make as much, but I'll be happy and I'll be still be able to survive. Had a coworker leave our job to become a tattoo artist. Good for them. Let us know. I still have not got a, I have not gotten a job yet, Cleo. Now, hey Auntie or Audie. Hey Fawn. What's my plans for Christmas? Uh, go live. And shortly after Christmas, I will visit my mom. Probably like the 27th or 28th, sometime around there. Go down for a day, come back the next day. What did I hear about pastry singing? Somebody else was saying that they hate their job, but they make double what they made selling pastries. Start Chantel's card too. Yeah, I'll do that in a couple more days. Leave some milk for Santa Claus? No. Hey, Xander. Holly. How often are you doing that? I've done it exactly once so far since you left. Don't have any passions, don't have any talents, don't have any hobbies. Indeed, MG, I am in the same boat. I am basically in the same boat as you, MG. No passions, no talents, no hobbies. Lurkers are welcome, Kendra. I like a house sitter job? When's she coming home? She actually doesn't have a specific date in mind right now, Gigi. Like, I don't want to give any details away, but she doesn't have a specific date set at the moment that she will be coming back. I work, go to school. You go to school? Yeah. The reason to give details exactly. Anime is my passion. Whenever the visa thing expired. Obviously, she will need to come back by the time the visa expires. Star Trek and comics and books passions. I mean, they're things. I do love Star Trek, and I do love comics. Speaking of Star Trek, is this week the season? This week the season finale of Prodigy? 80s OVA anime with violence is best. Oh, no, okay. Not the finale yet. 3 more episodes. Want to go to Cuba so bad. Love the white sand beaches, the people in the bisect. 3 more episodes. One of those episodes being like a 3 more episodes or 3 more weeks. Or 4, I guess. No, 3. No, 3 or 4. Yeah, so 4 more weeks of Star Trek Prodigy. Is Castro still running Cuba? A Castro is, I think. Raul? Is it still Raul? Is it still Raul Castro? So yeah, 4 more episodes of Star Trek Prodigy. No, it looks like it's Miguel Diaz-Canel. Miguel Diaz-Canel is the current president of Cuba. I'm just taking a look here. Oh, wow. All right. So yeah. Raul Castro, Fidel's brother, retired back in April of 2021. So yeah, they've hey, NASA Jen. So yeah, there's no yeah, there isn't actually a Castro in charge of the in charge of Cuba anymore. I don't even remember that. I'm like I imagine I probably saw something about that or maybe not. Yeah, I was unaware of that. 7 of 9 was a full moment. Fidel died. Yes, Fidel died a few years back. Um, and his brother Raul became president instead. Yeah, 2016. Fidel died. Fidel died in 2016. His brother took over as president in 2008. Yeah, so Raul Castro became president in 2008. Fidel died in 2016. Raul retired in 2021. So yeah, Miguel Diaz Canel is now president of Cuba. That's pretty interesting. That's pretty cool. Why I do not drink. Have I had a fat Tuesday? I'll show you fat on Tuesday. I'm kidding. What I think is Seven Nights character. She was a good character. She filled the role of being, you know, a way to explore humanity. Like because Voyager had sort of two characters for that. They did already have the Doctor. I've not started Christmas shopping yet. Yeah, I mean the main reason 7 of 9 was brought in was sex appeal. Yes, I've heard of a rusty trombone. She was mostly brought in as sex appeal. Um, but she also was used as a way of exploring humanity. I liked her. My mom and my brother. The heck is a rusty trombone? It's when you lick a guy's asshole while giving a hand job from behind. What about the cat's Christmas presents? Not yet. Snowballing. Isn't snowballing just where you share cum? Or is that where you lick the cum out of the woman's or out of somebody's where you eat up a cream pie? Please buy them something expensive. I'll try to remember to get some catnip toys or something. Swap between. That's what I thought, MG. Yeah, that was what I was thinking. It was when you just swap it between two modes. Dirty Sanchez. I forget what a Dirty Sanchez is. Oh no, I know what a Dirty Sanchez is. When you poop on someone's upper lip. Laser lights, yes. Laser lights is something I should get. This conversation would send a Victorian child into cardiac arrest. Yeah, kids should not be listening to a conversation like this. That said, you'd be surprised how horny Victorian people were. You know, like just because uh just because sex wasn't considered polite to talk about in the Victorian era doesn't mean people weren't still really goddamn horny back then. Seeing two girls one. I never watched that video, Anunnaki. Now I never watched Two Girls One Cup. It's a Victorian ghost from beyond the grave. I agree. Like they were horny. Victorian people in Victorian days were absolutely horny. They fought. Who isn't? I mean, yeah, most of human civilization is based on sex. New Year, saying me. Uh, it depends on whether she ends up coming back before Christmas. If she does end up coming back before Christmas, then yes, I imagine she would drive me down to see my family while she visits hers. If she is not back before Christmas, then obviously not going to be an option. Hey, Rara. Feel like I need to repent. One of the gals from Two Girls got dysentery. Blinked twice. Is it possible to be a born again virgin? If it is, then I am. If it's possible to, if it's possible for your virginity to grow back, then mine has. Don't you wish dust just never existed? Yeah. Where's the Holy Trinity? They were here earlier. I guess they left. I think they left. Other shit going on. I am not the most important things in the lives of plain cheeseburger, Ashley Lamborghini or Sofa King. Incel? No. I do not consider myself an incel. Church on Tuesday nights in. South praise Jesus and all that. Too many people to terrorize. Most important. Oh, I'm barely the most important person in my own life, Jenna. Been live for like 3 hours. Indeed. Yeah, it's about time for me to end. Get off here anyway. Oh, hey, Chibi Chibi. Bad news. I was just thinking that it's about time to get out to get off here. Chat is way more active than Chantel's was earlier. I mean, I think it varies. Yeah. I am getting tired. Hey, Nicole. Yeah. I'm getting tired, so I'm gonna knock it off here and it's my bedtime 5 a.m. It is sausage. I'm not going to bed. I'm just tired of being on live. Tired of talking. So I'll be back on tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll have to decide. Yeah, tomorrow I'll probably show off my comic books. I think tomorrow I'll do like a comic book stream. I'll just like show all the comic books that I've got. I think that's what I'll do tomorrow. And so yeah. Good night. Mailing Eddie. Don't worry about it, Canyon. Anyway, yeah. So thanks and good night, everybody.